Every summer when the days get long, cut off jeans and a radio song. I didn't know peace, but I knew that sound. Swimming with my cousins till the sun went down. We were fearless then, just skin and sun. Not a care in the world, just having fun. It's the smell of rain, it's the sound of June. It's a kind of safe that ends too soon. And I still go back when the world gets hard, to the place I keep behind my heart. You've got your mountain, your street, your yard. I've got the water where the river starts. Okatoma, roll on by. I hear those falls and I close my eyes. Time keeps slipping but I don't mind. Cold water winding through the pines. Once a year when the berries turn black, that's how we know that the summer is back. Vondale's chili cooking in the pot takes me back to where time forgot. Some nights I drive with the windows down, hear the ghost of summer hum through the town. You can pave the road or you can paint the store, but you can't bring back what it all stood for. And I swear sometimes in the rearview lights, I see that kid I left behind. We all got something that we can't outgrow, where the best parts of us still like to go. Well, maybe it's gone, but it's never far. It's who we were before we earned our scars. We all got something that keeps us whole, a peaceful place that built our soul. And I still go back when the world gets hard, to the place I keep behind my heart. You've got your mountain, your street, your yard. I've got the water where the river starts. Okatoma, roll on by. I hear those falls and I close my eyes. Time keeps slipping but I don't mind. Cold water winding through the pines. Once a year when the berries turn black, that's how we know that the summer was back. Vondale's chili cooking in the pot takes me back to where time forgot. But the river stays, still whispering softly our yesterdays. I can feel it call when the winter fades. The Okatoma still knows our names. So I wrote that song. I hope you enjoyed it. That's about a creek in Mississippi where I grew up. It's called the Okatoma, and it flows into the Big River. But my uncle owned land on both sides of it. So when I was a kid, my cousins and I would meet there almost every weekend in the summer and jump in the waterfalls. That's one of those places that's just always sacred in a childhood, where it was just fun. It was innocence. It was kind of what I wrote the song about. And some of the lines of it where it says, I still go back when the world gets hard to the place I keep behind my heart. That's part of what that's all about. When I go back home, that's a place that I would go visit to just kind of collect my thoughts, get everything, kind of back together when something's stressing you out. And I think all of us have a place sort of like that, which is why I said, you've got your mountains, your street, your yard, but I've got the water where the river starts. It says, and I swear sometimes in the rearview light that I can see that kid I left behind. That was the last place that I visited prior to leaving for Parris Island. So I went out there to the river, the Okatoma, spent the day there, had a great time with my family and friends and cousins, and they made a little cake for me. And the next day I was gone, shipped off to Parris Island, and never looked back. So I say, I can see in the rearview mirror, I see the kid I left behind there. So once a year when the berries turn black, that's how we know when the summer was back. And that was a line that I put in there because in springtime, we would go out there to my uncle's property, and I would always ask my mom and dad, hey, can we get in the river? Can we swim? And they would say, no, go out in the woods, and if the blackberries are ripe, we know it's warm enough to swim. Otherwise, the water's too cold. So that was our cue that it was swim season was open, was when there were, the blackberries had turned black. And I say Vondale's chili cooking in the pot, when my Aunt Vondale made the absolute best chili in the Southeast United States. And people still talk about it today. She's gone, unfortunately, but that chili is something people still talk about every time we get together, whether it be a funeral, a family reunion, or something like that. They bring up, Vondale's chili, and it was great. We would be swimming all day, come back up on the riverbank. The grown-ups would have hot dogs cooking on the coals and burgers, and she would always have that chili in a pot. We would, eat that, and God, it was delicious. Just brings back those memories. So that's what the song is about. It's kind of an ode to my childhood, and reminiscent about the great times that I had growing up there, and the times I had spent with my family. So any of you cousins that are watching this, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have the same feelings. And, this one I want to dedicate to Uncle Chester and Aunt Vondale, because this is their song. So thank you for watching.